Well, what is it that we do here? Well, we are a group of students from high schools around with many introductions like myself. Hi, I'm Aiden, and we're happy to introduce helpful sponsors including the PPS Oyster Project and the Chesapeake Oyster Alliance, and many more to come. Ask yourself, what is an oyster spat and what role does the life cycle play its part? Well, an oyster spat is a premature oyster until it fully grows mature into the oyster everyone knows far and wide. And that roughly takes about 3 years. What is the difference between oyster aquaculture and restoration? Glad your curiosity has piqued because I'm happy to tell you what we have learned at VIMS is that they give the culture to restaurants as we restore the oceans without taking any out. In the conclusion, we are giving and providing without hurting us in return. What is the total significance of the Chesapeake Oyster Alliance? Well, they are receiving help to restore oceans by putting 10 billion oysters by the year of 2025. Welcome to First State Landing Park. Well, we have introduced to us with kayaks to learn about oyster reefs and farms. We have learned a lot alike, and that makes sure that we can understand what's going on. With the Elizabeth River Project, we have shown and received the knowledge that provides, such as what the water quality may be and what type of animals and plants. What is the current status of the health of Elizabeth River?
Wetland, and because of that, the water quality has gotten significantly better. I want to say the water quality grade at Paradise Creek is a B or a C, which it used to be an F. So we're getting a lot better. Species, habitat. Wetlands are super important for the river. There's a lot of animals that rely on wetland grasses around the world. Wetland grasses are also great at filtering out polluted runoff. So rainwater, things that are coming off the streets down into the river. First, the wetland grasses and then that water will be cleaner by the time it gets to our river. So if you think of trees as like the lungs of the planet, our wetland grasses are like the kidneys. So, because it's a fully restored wetland and it provides habitat to a lot of animals, we're going to paddle around the wetlands. Keep your eyes peeled because there are a lot of critters that live in the wetlands. You might see crabs, we've seen river otters, a lot of birds. We see eagles, egrets. So if you guys see something, make sure you say it out loud so that we can all try and take a peek of it. All right, are we ready?
In this situation, we went to the Brock Environmental Center and learned about the oyster barges and cycling of oysters. And it may include some pictures, which we enjoyed. It was quite intriguing to myself and hopefully to you. In some of these photos, such as coming up, you might recognize the Crab Creek, which has oyster farms and restoration places. We'd love to shout out one of our biggest sponsors, the Hoffler Creek Wildlife Preserve Foundation, which helped us get out there and measure oysters as well as drop them in to the natural creek. This whole camp inspired me, and I hope it inspires the rest of you as well. I'd like to show our sponsors and a little bit by myself. This is who I am, Aiden Sparrow. Thank you for enjoying.